Hello, Polly. Do you have any relation to the human, Polly, the dead one? Please tell us your name. Name? You have to say her name first to get her to reply. The witness is ignoring me. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Ahem, very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please testify for us. This is actually happening. This is amazing. Hello? Hello, Squirt? Oh. Well, that pretty much cleared things up then. I think we can go ahead and declare the verdict. Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination. Love to. It was really good. What are you going to do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do, Maya? Huh. Do you like pizza, or... I'm gonna press that one. This is such a serious, intense case, and then this happens. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. You should be able to talk to animals or some shit. That's how you get her to speak. You have to ask her what's her name, right? Maybe I should get her to say her name. Polly, Polly, what's your name? Polly, Polly, Squawk.
Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity?
Of course. He named it after his dead fiancé, after he didn't get the eggs.
Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity? Then show us this proof.
It's actually not at all, though, because Polly is literally, the only name anyone would ever give a parrot, so... Don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far? Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. The only thing is, they never actually ever brought up the girlfriend thing. It was just in that case file. Which I guess they would have expected me to check, so yeah. The proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... Okay, I guess that's what it is then. I guess if nothing else, I would have checked it right here and now. It's just so weird that they never brought it up. Usually, they would have... We were in the records room looking through the DL6 stuff, at all the data. You'd think they would have mentioned that. It's so weird that they didn't.
It's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on, then? Show us, or stop wasting our time.
Ah, very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to this parrot's name?
It wasn't in any of those, though, because we went over all those, and it was never said to me. I had to go and look at I had to go look at it myself. Unless it was said to me, and I completely missed it, which I don't think so. Because I would have remembered that. But I would imagine it had to be suspect data. It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see?
Ah, indeed, it does say that, yes.
Maybe they said that and I just didn't remember? Huh. What was his fiancé's name?
Polly Jenkins. Polly!
Exactly, Your Honor. He remembered the name of his fiancée who committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. Excuse me. I guess that is possible. Bruh.
A mere coincidence, that's all. My grandfather has a dog she calls Phoenix.
Yeah. Me and your granddaughter fucked. That's my point.
Well, Mr. Phoenix Red, does this make you...
No. But again, I banged her.
She's only 7... Oh.
I would like to retract my previous statement, Your Honor. She...
Indeed. Alone, it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence.
Where am I going to find that?
Nick, we're getting closer. One more, if we can just get one more piece of evidence.
Right, but what?
Heh.
Very well, witness, you may continue.
Yes.
Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of it.
Yeah, but I mean... Should I present something to the parrot? I suppose... do you recognize this woman? What could the parrot... It wouldn't. Nothing about... What do you present to a parrot? There's nothing. Will it let me give those 3 choices again? If I just press it again? When I got to ask it what's its name? Okay, good. That one. Remember, 2 days ago.
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Squawk! Don't forget the L6! Squawk!
I just thought we needed to ask her its name to get it to start talking in the first place, because that's usually like how they got her attention.
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Hello? Hello?
Oh, it's been sabotaged. This bird has been tampered with, Your Honor.
That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot. Something we forgot.
Hello? Hello? Squawk?
Uh-oh, it's not working, Nick. She won't say it.
This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it?
Something the matter, Mr. Wright?
Wait. Don't tell me Von Cakehole expected this. He couldn't have trained the parrot, could he? Did he train her not to respond when we asked if we'd forgotten anything? God damn it. Well, I'll do the third one then. The safe number. I mean, we could just... Do we have to have her say the safe number to talk about the fact that we got that letter from the safe? Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay?
Polly, what was the number of the safe in the shack?
1228, 1228.
My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker.
Sure. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it.
Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? So is there proof? What could possibly lead this number to the caretaker's true identity?
Well, I got the letter from the safe. So... Wait. Hold on. He took it. That's right, Von Karm, that's what he took. So I don't have that, and it was, what do I have? That links it to him. Start from the beginning. And none of this, none of this. None of that. The bullet, no, none of this. Okay, parrot, no, I'm not present the parrot to the parrot. Let me check this again. Oh, fucking oh, dude, I never thought of that at all. That's the date. Maybe that probably should have been obvious. So here. That's pretty cool. What is this obsession you have with the case?
Mr. Wright, where in this file is something relating to that safe number?
Page 1, bitch. It's on the case summary page.
The case summary?
Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred.
The date of the incident, December 28th? Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago.
And the number on that safe is 1228.
Ah.
He used the date of the DL6 incident as a number for his safe. Maybe a dumb idea. That's how important that date was to him.
I see, it certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates.
But this is not tangible proof. I set my ATM...
Should you be telling us that? I'll be withdrawing some cash soon.
This has nothing to do with the date. Nothing.
That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here.
This is a mere coincidence, that's all.
True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me.
Sometimes you're okay, Judge. Overall, I still hate your guts.
What are you saying?
Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe he's done more good than bad, probably. I'm mixed on the Judge.
Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately.
Everybody else has gotten better. Edgeworth, Gumshoe, Maya, it's all been good. The Judge, I'm still mixed.
Tell us your name.
This witness,
And I'm the one who's been saying the same thing over and over again.
No, it's okay.
Whoa, hello. I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done. Nick, he looks totally different. This is the real Yogi, I think, finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years.
Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court.
Please say Gregory Edgeworth. It's no fun.
My name is Yanni Yogi.
Like, what 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court. Is that German? It's like offensive German, maybe. But what is Yanni? What nationality is that? What does Yogi Bear sound like? I'll just do that.
Hey, boo-boo. Order.
Like, I can't do a Yogi Bear voice. I can only say, hey, boo-boo.
So was it you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death?
Oh. Well, then let's go home. They sure did. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. Were you? I mean, clearly not, but like at the time. Like, you know, the oxygen deprivation, I thought he did like have legit memory loss at that time. But apparently he never did at all. But why are you... He got you off the hook, so what's the revenge? So I pretended to have... Is that why she killed herself, though? I guess? Damn it. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. Well, now I feel bad. I lost my job, my fiance, my social standing. But couldn't you just, like, have... They could have just said that your memory loss was temporary, and I don't know. Because after you were declared innocent, they weren't going to go back on it, so... She was already dead at that point because she was weird or whatever, but... I don't know. This year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. But you do realize that they probably... If it wasn't for Hammond, you would have been guilty. Because not only did they bring in Misty Faye, and she said you were guilty, you were probably the only suspect. And with this shitty system, you would have been found guilty. Because I wasn't there, Gregory Edgeworth wasn't there, there were no great defense attorneys there, so you would have been guilty. So, again, the revenge on Hammond is just silly.
Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean?
I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Well, I win?
Von Karma, where is Mr. Yogi?
Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession.
Then the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is...
innocent.
Wait, so you lose? Him being guilty in DL6 doesn't mean jack shit. For this case.
Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand?
You know Edgeworth is going to want to confess to that.
Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So I would like to pass judgment on the murderer, Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections?
None from me. None from him. And none from him. Wow. I don't believe it. Unless... Oh, don't do this. Don't do the thing that you always do to me, game, where you're like, oh yeah, it's fine, everything's great, and then you pull the rug out from under me, slap me in the face, and piss on my face. Anyway, don't do that shit.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Don't you dare interrupt this. Don't go back on it. It went back on guilty earlier. Don't do it. Don't make me happy and then fuck me. Are you sure? That was Miles Edgeworth. That was him. That was Edgeworth. That was him. That was him. I knew it. I knew he would want to say something himself. I fucking knew it. Oh, Christ. This is fucking... Oh, my... Oh, Jesus. Jesus, straight to hell. God damn it, Edgeworth. All those previous times when somebody interrupted, I thought it was you every time, and it was Maya, and then it was Larry. The one time that I knew somebody was going to interrupt and it was going to be bad, that's when it was you.
Your Honor, I object to your judgment.
God damn it. He's not wrong. He's not. You're not guilty in this case. And you're not guilty in DL6. If anything, it's manslaughter, not murder. By the way, manslaughter sounds so much worse than murder, even though it's not. It's a terrible word. Manslaughter. But it probably wasn't even manslaughter. And if it was, you were 9, and it was a total ridiculous freak accident, and you're not responsible. So shut up.
Nick! Edgeworth is trying to confess.
You do think you killed your dad, but I don't even think that you did.
Didn't something happen to us yesterday too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed.
That would be Larry.
We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth.
He's right.
Now I wish that we couldn't say anything after the verdict. It helped me out, but then it screwed me. I'm sure we'll win in the long run, though. We got this. We can do it. For 15 years, I have had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer.
You mean in the incident where your father died?
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer. The criminal in the DL6 incident. It was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. Also, what a piece of shit. You want to get revenge on something a kid did when he was 9. So Yanni Yogi, fuck you anyway, dumbass. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me. Are you pointing at me?
Order. This is certainly unexpected. The defendant, declared innocent, is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this.
Bah, it's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We tried this man for his crime of 15 years ago.
Did we actually just get him declared innocent, and then he just brings up a whole nother trial that we have to do? No, let's not. Let's just not even. Let's just get it done. Let's just get it over with. God damn Edgeworth. Holy shit. Well, we'll be here for another hour and a half. Wow, Miles. I cannot fathom what you've done to me today. I've just wasted all of your effort.
Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, pal. I mean, you kill your dad?
I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder... No, it's not. I hate you. Legally, that's not even correct. How do you not know that? You studied the shit, right? This is crazy. Just crazy.
Nick, what are you doing?
I don't know. I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready.
Your case for what?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. See, that's why, even though it just seems like it, I gotta go with Phoenix, I guess. That's the goal here, so I have to believe it. He doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. Oh my god. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right. Wow.